Mix it once, mix it twice, mix that chicken soup with rice.
Hello, it's Professor Livingston for a long-awaited new episode of Professor Livingston Likes to Learn to Cook. And today I'm going to learn to make something hot and yummy for my tummy. And with me to teach me is none other than Professor Kim. Hi,
Thank you.
Professor Kim.
Hi, Professor Livingston. Today we are going to make chicken and rice porridge. It's a famous Korean dish called dakjuk.
Dak Juk. Doc Kim makes Dak Juk.
That's right. It's simply chicken and rice porridge.
Sounds delicious.
It is delicious.
Okay, how do we get started?
Okay, the first thing we need is chicken, which we have in our fridge.
You keep chicken in your refrigerator?
That's right.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's cold in here.
That's
It's very
right.
cold.
That's
Ooh.
right. So this is where I'm keeping my organic chicken.
Organic
Alright.
chicken.
Right. So here's our chicken.
Got our chicken, I think we're done.
No, not quite, Professor Livingston. The first thing we need to do is we need to marinate the chicken.
Marinate.
That's right. So we're going to add some spices to the chicken,
Hmm.
and then we're going to let it sit in the pot for at least 2 hours.
Professor Livingston likes to sit on the pot for 2 hours.
Oh boy, that's a long time, Professor Livingston.
It's a very productive time of my day.
Yes. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up our pressure cooker,
Why is it called a pressure cooker?
because we're going to add our ingredients and cook everything under high pressure, and it cooks very fast this way.
One more question.
Yes.
Did you pluck the feathers from this chicken, or is that my hair floating on top of it?
I think that's your hair. I think you're losing some of the feathers on your
It
head.
happens to the best of us.
That's right. That's right. There's a pill for that, I think. Okay. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some spices to our chicken. The first thing we have is some garlic powder. We're going to put about half a teaspoon of garlic powder on our chicken. Okay. You can use real garlic if you like, but garlic powder is just easy. And then we're going to add onion powder. Again, you could add real onions, but onion powder is just as easy. Again, about another half teaspoon.
If you're using garlic powder and onion powder, how come you're not using chicken powder?
You could do that. And then we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt.
Professor Livingston likes salt.
So do I. It really adds a lot of flavor, brings out the flavor in the chicken. Okay. And then you'll add more salt later to taste. Okay? And
Should we
then
show them that?
yes. So there we go. So that's the chicken with the spices on it, and we're just gonna dump everything right into the pot there, okay?
Professor Livingston
There we
better
go.
be careful, otherwise he'll wind up in the pot.
That's right, that's right. And then we're gonna add roughly about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, okay? This is organic tamari.
We're
And
making this today. Why isn't it organic today?
why isn't it organic today?
It's
don't know.
organic tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. And then finally, we're gonna just sprinkle a couple teaspoons of sugar inside to add a little bit of sweetness. Okay, and then we're just gonna swirl it around to mix it up.
Is it ready?
Not quite. We need to let this sit for a couple hours. So we're gonna put this back in the refrigerator to sit for a couple hours, and then we're gonna make some rice.
Okay.
So we have a rice cooker right here. Okay, and then I have.
Now, does everybody need a rice cooker?
You don't need one, but I am a big fan of these Zoji Rushi rice cookers, because once you make rice in it, it will keep the rice fresh for at least 3 days. I'll often leave rice for up to 5 days, and it stays perfect for that period of time, and it keeps it at the right temperature and the right moisture level for that period of time. So
Zoji Rushi.
that's right. That's
Zoji
right.
Rushi.
So what I have in here is California new crop rice.
Why California rice?
Well,
Other than the
because
fact that our best friends live in California.
that's right, that's right. Well, the problem is that rice from China often has a lot of lead and mercury in it, and the rice from the south often has a lot of arsenic in it.
That does not sound good.
No, it's not good for you. So this rice, though, doesn't have those heavy metals. So that's why we like to use it. Okay, we're going to measure 1 cup of rice, and we're just going to put that right into our rice cooker. Okay, and then we're just going to add 1 cup of water. With this particular rice cooker, it works best if you put in the same amount of water as rice. Okay, then we're going to close the lid.
1 pot rice to 1 pot water.
That's right. And then we're going to put this on the sushi rice setting, and then we're going to hit cook, and then it's going to make music like that, which means that it's going to start.
That sounds a little scary.
It's not scary. It's actually very exciting because now it's going to do all the cooking for us. There's nothing more to do.
Professor Livingston likes when it does all the cooking for us. Professor Livingston would otherwise be eating TV dinners if it wasn't for you, Andy Kim.
Oh, well, I love to cook for you, Professor Livingston.
Thank you, Andy.
All right. So now, after a couple hours have passed, we're going to go back to our chicken. So here's our chicken.
Has it really been 2 hours already, Andy?
In TV land's 2 hours, yes.
Aha!
Okay. So now we need to add water to our pressure cooker.
I'm feeling the pressure, Andy. I'm really feeling it.
We're going to add just enough water to cover the chicken. We're not going to add a lot. If we add a lot of water, this will be great for chicken soup. And it's the same exact technique for chicken soup. But when we use less water, it creates a richer and more flavorful broth or sauce. So we're just going to cover the chicken with a little bit of water. And then
will the chicken be able to breathe under all that water, Randy? Or does it need a snorkel?
Yeah, I think that you could offer a snorkel to them, but I think they'll be okay.
Okay.
And we're gonna put the lid on, and we're going to fire up the range. And once it starts boiling, and the pressure cooker pressurizes, we're going to cook it for 18 minutes.
Is Professor Livingston too close to the stove? Ooh, look at all that steam!
Yeah, it's blowing a lot of steam right now, and once it starts steaming like that, we start the timer for 18 minutes. Professor Livingston, you better step back a little bit. You're in the way of the steam. You're gonna get too much steam in your hair.
Professor Livingston likes countdowns. 17 minutes and 47 seconds.
I have a timer going at the same time, just in case you're a little off.
Professor Livingston also likes backup plans. All this pressure, I can't take it.
You might want to move a little bit. The steam is gonna make your hair frizzy.
Are you trying to say if I can't take the pressure, I should get out of the kitchen?
Yeah, that's right. The kitchen can be a very stressful place, which is why I like to have a cocktail while I'm cooking.
Ah.
Would you like some, Professor Livingston?
Professor Livingston never says no to cocktails.
All right, so the 18 minutes have elapsed, and the chicken is ready.
Let's eat.
Not quite yet. We first have to defat the broth.
Defat?
That's right.
Is that what Professor Livingston did at the gym today?
Yes, exactly. It's a little bit different. This is actually a lot easier than defatting at the gym.
Ooh.
That's right. So I use the quick method of depressurizing the pot by running it under cold water. Okay. So this is all set. So now we have nice, tender chicken thighs in here.
You have
Okay.
nice tender thighs down here,
Yes,
too.
thank you. So these are our organic chicken thighs. There's, about a pound or so of it in here, and it's falling apart because it's so tender.
Mmm. Is there a song that you sing while you're taking the chicken thighs out?
I don't know of one. Do you know of one, Professor Livingston?
Love me tender, love me true.
And then now we have this wonderful succulent broth. And what we want to do is we want to separate out the chicken broth from the fat. So this is a fat separator made by OXO, which is excellent. It's my favorite tool in the kitchen. And we're just gonna...
pay for product placement, otherwise I forbid you to say brand names.
Okay.
We have very strict rules here.
Okay, so there's no brand name. This is a generic brand fat separator.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a thin layer of fat which is rising to the top, and we'll just give it another few seconds for it to rise, and all the yummy delicious broth is at the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour the defatted broth into our chicken, and the fat will stay at the top, and we're going to stop pouring as soon as we get to that fat. And right there. Okay, so all we have left is the fat, and the lean broth
Wait!
is right here.
Professor Livingston wants the fat, please.
What are you going to do with the fat?
I'm going to enjoy it as
Yes.
an aperitif.
Yes. I think in some cultures they call it schmaltz.
I think that would be my culture.
Yes?
Professor Livingston loves schmaltz.
You like schmaltz? Okay, well I'll reserve the schmaltz for you. So now we have this delicious chicken with the broth in there. Okay, let's taste the broth.
Mmm.
Oh, that's good. That is really
It
good.
looks good.
Would you like to taste some, Professor Livingston?
Mm. Oh, I can't wait for them to try some.
Perfect. Now we're ready.
Ooh. What does that mean?
That means that our rice is ready, so we can start plating up our dinner.
So whenever I hear that song, that means somewhere rice is ready.
That's right. Somewhere in the world, rice is ready.
But with the Zoji Rushi, rice is always ready. And that, my friends, was a product placement.
That's right. So now what we're going to do is we're going, watch out, it's steamy.
Ooh.
Now we're going to take our rice paddle and we're going to put a little bit of rice in our bowl. Maybe like, half a cup or so of rice in there.
Professor Livingston feels like he's in a steam room.
There's our rice. Now we're going to add a little chicken to it. Okay, we're going to grab a nice little piece of chicken there. And it should just fall apart just by touching it because it's so tender.
That looks
Alright,
delicious.
put another little piece in there. Okay,
No.
and then we're going to grab our ladle.
Ladle.
That's right.
Ladle.
And then we're going to add that delicious broth right into our bowl and pour it over the rice. And we'll give that a little time to absorb. The rice is just going to soak up that delicious broth.
Mmm.
We're going to take some chopped scallions and put that on top. And that's it.
Is now the time when we eat?
Yes, it is. Now is the time to eat.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cooking soup, of course, why not?
Let's eat chicken. Wait, it's called duck juke.
Duck juke.
Duck
That's
juke.
right. Duck juke.
Put some duck in my juke.
There you go.
In May, I truly think it best to be a robin lightly dressed, concocting soup inside my nest. Mix it once, mix it twice, mix that chicken soup